Hello? Hello, hello. It's that time of week again. Hey, Goldie, how you doing? We're back playing Ace Attorney again. Ellie, how you doing? Another stream, yep. Alright, let's get back into it. How have y'all been? February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. So last time we learned that this Lana lady here may have committed a crime of some sort. We gotta figure out if that's real or true or not. Fine. Good. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. Or rather, the whole thing is a big gray area. Don't worry about me. No matter what the outcome, I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Alright, so today is court day. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Botox. Hey, Nubibi. Yes? The defense attorney should never believe their client. Ooh. Also, I have many plans to make videos on Minecraft. Really? The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me of a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her. And that is... You're not a defense attorney. You changed Mia? I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. You make one tomorrow? You know what? I might go check it out. My first trial without a Fae helping me. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize. Yeah. No Fae will be with us this time. No one's going to bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. Oh man. It's like they took off my training wheels. I gotta do it. I gotta focus. I gotta do it. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. You need to use science? Yeah. Yeah, I'll use all my brain power. February 23rd, 10 a.m. District Court, room number 9. All right. Oh, and against Edgeworth. I forgot. No, Edgeworth. Come on, man.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. You're almost done with AA4? So you just... Science? Wait. So, wait. Is science a real thing? It's not... Is it like a game mechanic or something? It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in the courtroom since his trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. Jeez! However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime, a professional witness. Is my mic freaking out like it was last stream, by the way? A-Dee, is the air in your house deep fried or something? No, I guess that answers that. Maybe it's not the mic's fault. Oh fuck! Are you kidding me? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Let me see. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing I can do. We'll keep going for a while, and hopefully you get used to it again.
Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand. The Cough-Up Queen. Also, I heard there's gonna be another Roblox RPG coming out soon. Oh my gosh, you guys are tempting me to want to play Roblox and Genshin, but I don't know how I would go about doing that.
Haven't I seen you somewhere?
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Ho ho! Caviar! I have never eaten caviar before.
Do not play Genshin? Really? I would think you'd want it. I'll tell you this. Little speck of insider knowledge for you here. I looked into it. It absolutely not. It will ruin your entire life. No, I'll only just play it for a little bit. Yeah, it's free. Exactly why. Exactly. I just touch it. You know, I wouldn't get addicted or nothing. But I looked into Genshin. And I looked into how big it is because I was like, well, how much space is it going to take up? It's like 100 gigs. Yeah, Roblox is also free. Yeah, I did see that. But yeah, Genshin is like 100 gigs, 100 plus. Like, are you kidding me? That's mental. The judge is really wolfing it down. Oh, he's eating right here in the middle of the courtroom? Ah, and for you, I have a Fiesta Bowl. Thanks. Big game, yeah. Will the witness state her name and profession? Oh, come on, you probably have enough for that? I'm running out of space. I'd have to make some room, but I could do it, but it'd suck. And you, sir, did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts.
I've never had caviar, chat. I don't imagine that it would taste very good, if I'm honest.
I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Name, profession, now. Me? The name is Angel Starr. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. And when I played Block Tales 1 week after release, that's my first save file, had 28 hours. Pickled tapioca sounds right. I don't think I've ever had... I don't eat things that are pickled. I've never had tapioca, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating.
We're gonna wait for him to finish eating. Wow. Hurry it up.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
You know what? I have an idea. What if I moved the mic away from my mouth? Like, what if it's out here? Let me know if that sounds a little bit better. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
Huh? What exactly does that mean?
Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. Wow, it actually sounds better. So that's it? Maybe I was shoving the mic down my throat and and that's what was causing it to be so distorted and loud? Okay, good. Good to know. What? Miss Starr was a detective?
Aha! I know who you are. Cough up.
Cough up Queen Angel Starr, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Starr.
Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta focus. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks, okay? I suppose that's to keep the visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces, yes? The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. Again, a crime that might be a lot solvable if we had cameras. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. You have a very good stream idea? MC Bedrock Edition? With your view... Wait, Bug Rock? Oh, Bedrock. Oh. You're the second person to ask me to play Minecraft, funnily enough. I don't know. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness, and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who is this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor. The parking lot with Edgeworth's car. You made a new world and you're hooked?
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. Yeah, Ellie was the one wanting me, the first one to ask me to play Minecraft. Played it for like 5 hours yesterday. Jeez.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright?
I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. You know, Goldie, if you join the Discord, you can recommend games there. True. Goldie, I know I've never asked you to join the Discord before, but we would love to have you there. They get a little wild in there, though, I gotta warn you. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Starr.
Wait, are they talking about me? Witness testimony. Here we go. If it gets wild, then no. You might have to come see for yourself. Anyhow. Oh, this is the we're normal, don't listen to them. You should just come see for yourself. That's what I'll say. I gotta focus. This is a witness testimony. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Oh! Though the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Oh. I only use Discord to play with my friends. No, legit, that's how I was before this Discord now. By the way, I don't know if y'all have noticed Edgeworth at the bottom left now instead of Maya. But, yeah, that is literally the only thing I used to use Discord for. But now suddenly I feel like a community. Like, there's people talking about it all the time, posting terrible, ugly-looking emotes, but then fixing them. It's great. I used to play Ace Attorney Investigation with my older brother. That's very wholesome.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching.
As you can see, there is no room for doubt.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
Our emotes are not ugly. Do not trust them. There's one in particular that was added recently that's a bit hideous, but sure. It turns out I saw that Yoon liked it though. I'll say that, which was interesting. But hey, you know, different opinions and all that. They're gorgeous and normal. So how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
All right, cross-examine time. Let's do it. Cross-examination. Here we go. Witness's account. I gotta press everything. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. Your other brother introduced you to Ace Attorney? That's awesome. How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to a tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim, killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator, and if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired? To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. And that said, I am a pro. As you know, my testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr.
My brothers played Ace Attorney like 9 years ago, and I'm addicted. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'm gonna addict somebody to Ace Attorney. Oh, I didn't read that. This boyfriend, he's the detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard.
That boyfriend? You have several?
Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Damn! Care to join? Care to join? She's hitting on the judge! The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I'll stick with the lunches, thanks.
Wholesome family experiences? Yeah. Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. It's up in the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes to the car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. She was in B block when she witnessed the crime. Okay. Is that relevant? Interesting, okay. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. We played Ace Attorney 4 and 5 together? That's awesome. You sensed something? So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? It felt like, how would you say? Oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. What?
I have no idea what that means.
Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
A young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with the experience on the streets. A greenhorn. What the hell is she on about?
Then I must be hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack.
Yeah, with the odor of old cheese to match. In any case, there, in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Can't wait for the last case of the second game, it's really good. I was just about to ask y'all, like, the second case must have some bangers, right? Or the second game, hopefully. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. By garish car, you mean Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth's?
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Edgeworth's, wasn't it? Indeed, it was. Interesting. Second game performs the most poorly, but final case is absolutely great. Oh, really? Oh, really? It's okay. Okay, I'll stay silent for now.
What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. Am I ever the defendant of somebody that isn't accused of murder? Like, is there another crime? Or is it just murder all the time? If she's telling the truth, we're doomed. Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. No comment? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, then. You don't have to answer, then. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. She's flipping her hair. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That was inspiring.
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism? I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. What the heck is that?
A photograph! You took this?
Holy crap!
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over, and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera.
What?
I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant.
Crime photo added to the court record. Oh my gosh. How is your... Well, I was kind of waiting for Meowers to show up to ask that, but yeah, chat. I think Ellie might be the only American here, I'm gonna guess. But maybe not. I might be wrong about that. Because Goldie, I don't think is in the right time zone, and you, I know you're Canadian. Uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana Skye. So what was the defendant doing at the time? The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Tell me more about this knife and the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. What is Angel Star? What do you mean? The lunch lady. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife after all. Yes, that's about right. Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. Why does she keep talking about food? You can testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean, a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. So the defendant was holding a knife. What then? Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Your Thanksgiving was fine? Did you eat a bunch? Yeah, did you eat a lot? Better than yours? Ooh. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no?
The defense has a point.
Well, because she was behind the fence, wasn't she? Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see. Hey, what's up, Pookie? It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. Sounds pretty fatal to me. What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. Don't smile like that! You chocolate cake? Chocolate cake slaps. Anyhow, I always knew a day like this would come. Oh, wait, is this the first? Oh no, I've pressed on all of them! So that means Red Velvet is better? Is this still the same game? And will you be playing the other one, Apollo something? Yes, this is still the same game, but it's like a case after the end credits. So it's kind of weird, but yeah, it is still the same game. And will I be playing the other game? Eventually, I think so. This is a 5th case, but not DLC case. Okay, so chat, I need help here. You're having very flashbacks from that one part near the end of this case. Oh God, I think Mavivi said he don't remember this case. Remember the crime was photographed by Angel Star. Let's see, do we have any sort of conflicting evidence, lads? Death due to loss of blood, 1 knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Okay. Yellow cake? Yellow cake? Yeah, what is yellow cake? Like, what's in it? You mean, is it like... It's the only way to deliver lunchbox to my boyfriend. Could have brought the Ace Attorney anthology pack. That's a thing? Cake that is yellow, Lamau. I didn't know that was a thing! When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to the garish car. Chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Oh, wait. Let's take a look at the picture. Just see, make sure it's. Well, she's not holding a hand in this picture. It's like Vanilla's cousin. Ah, yellow cake that's banana flavored. Would that taste good? Man, I need to see that picture again, but I don't think there's a way. I'm here, but I am out shopping, so I'm lurking. Oh, that's fine. You guys need some serious help? Why? I'm the one who needs help here. I need to figure out. I need to figure out what evidence to present here. And she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Okay, alright. So yeah, I have to present some sort of evidence. Maybe look at the knife description. That's a good call. Murder weapon usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. Traces of victim's blood, no prints. No prints?! Oh, well, probably because they wiped them away. Okay, can we see the testimony again? Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver the lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finally honed detective intuition at work. Red velvet cake is not good. Through the wire fence, I saw Chief Prosecutor standing next to garish car. She's using gloves in the photo? Oh. Is she? Man, everyone in this game is so smart that they use gloves. Like, I swear. Yeah, that's true. Chief Prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. And she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Okay. Okay. Let's see the autopsy report. Maybe there's an inconsistency. Loss of blood. Died within an hour and a half. Nope. Rip. What's the evidence? I'm looking at it right now. Can I check it? Oh, okay. More details. Bruce Goodman. Cause of death. Loss of blood from chest wound. Okay, so that lines up. Wound caused by a 4.5-inch knife. A single stab wound was found. Pistachio exists. Also, according to the wiki, Larry Butts gets 9 jobs throughout the series and loses them. Lamau. Okay. I was on my way to deliver lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finally honed detective intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw that the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. Chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Let me press this and just see what's said here. Tell me more about this knife the suspect was carrying. Shows a blade, about 4 inches. Yeah. Prosecutor, okay, I'm sure it was easy to... Okay, alright, that's not useful to me. What is these atrocious American cake flavors? Perhaps chicken salad? Nope, she's talking nonsense. She thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Let's press that, see what we get. Court, why you didn't stop the crime. Defense has a point. Realizing it's too late. A-Dee, are you stuck? I am stuck. Okay. Yes, next moment, Chief Prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see. Okay. Sense something, perhaps. Yeah, I'm stuck on this one. Maybe, let me press this. I heard garish car, you mean Mr. Edgeworth's car? Oh, did I already... You're sure it was a defendant? Saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I'm certain it was her. Okay. Do you have a crime photo? I mean... in the record? I mean, it'd just be this, right? To be honest, this looks like a lot closer than 30 feet, but I don't know if that... I mean, you know, she could have zoomed, I guess. She's not holding a knife in this picture, though. That's the evidence? You think so? Saying holding a knife in her right hand, then she thrusts the pointy tip into Detective Goodman's chest. Alright, you think that's it? I'll give it a go. I've got judge points anyway. Might as well give it a shot. Hey! And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife? As I've already said, yes. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch.
I'm sure that is a fine lunch.
But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph that you took the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife?
Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Oh, the music ended. Objection. That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet, it was still stronger than your ever-feeble mind, Mr. Wright. Damn!
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photograph was not taken moments before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. And how can you tell that? Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat? But it's black and white. It's a black and white photograph.
Ah, yes. It's hard to tell, but this could be blood.
Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem except you. Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse? You got a better idea? Objection, no problem. Okay. Objection, I guess. RMA? I don't know what RMA is. Wait! That contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime! Oh. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. Rate your avatar? That's it? If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering a jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understand it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating, like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in the photograph.
Well, are those gloves?
Oh, that's true. Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. Ah! So sad it was all I ever played. What? I'm pretty sure the crunch is gone. That's good. Good.
These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder, a serious offense.
Witness, add this to your testimony.
Roblox has the weirdest and funniest, goofiest games I've ever seen. The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. Let's press. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves? The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do the murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime.
Ah, impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Starr.
This is bad. You think that she is guilty? I don't think she's guilty. I think she probably just saw weird. She probably just didn't understand what she was seeing or something. I don't know. She didn't come across to me as the murder herself or anything. She's got them thinking this was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. Okay, yeah, I already read all that. Yeah, okay. Okay. So I probably have to present some sort of evidence to prove that this isn't premeditated. The murder was planned. Rubber gloves prove it. Okay, let's see. How on earth could we plan? How on earth? Seems pretty hopeless. Record of parking in the prosecutor's office entered lot at 5:12. Also, there's some Ace Attorney fan games. One that I do know is Ace Attorney Concept of Court. Wow! Or Contempt of Court. Fan games? That's awesome. Is there evidence that it wasn't planned? Last call made to your sister Emma. I don't think it'd be that. King of Prosecutors. And it's pretty good, but like, damn, the first case is long as hell. Chat, I need help again. I need to prove with the evidence that I have that this wasn't planned somehow. We gotta eliminate some of these. Can you save? That's a great idea. That's a genius idea. Save and then start spamming them all, I guess. Crime photo. Show us all the evidence? Yeah, alright, well here's the crime photo. Taken by Angel Star after the crime was committed, it says. Okay. Parking lot with Edgeworth's car. The car right here, this is the one that it happened at. She was standing about right here somewhere. She was in B block for sure, while the murder was taking place right here, according to her. It's probably simple. Phone, property of Lana Sky, last made... Wait, can I check this? Wait. Surely this isn't anything, right? Like, I can't... Can I mess with this right now? Wait. I just want to see what happens. I'm fiddling with a phone in court. There's no need to push this again. What's wrong? You look like I do during finals. Never mind. It's nothing. Okay. Interesting. That's weird that it would let me push that. Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know? Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. Why are we're looking at this phone in the middle of a court? These are hard to come by, you know? I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids. Okay, alright. That's probably useless. Property of Lana Sky, last call made to her sister Emma at 5:18 on the day of the murder. Okay. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. I can examine this, but it doesn't really tell me anything. Goodman's autopsy report. Okay, wound caused by knife, single stab wound was found. It's interesting, I can check all the evidence. Also, I realize sometimes some messages wouldn't load, but I don't know why. Probably some weird bug. Parking stub, Miles Edgeworth. This is when Miles Edgeworth like first checked into the parking lot, I suppose. I'll click on it, just see what they have to say. Miles Edgeworth, 1712. This is dated the day of the crime. The murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. If only he was held up at a couple extra red lights, he wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair. Perhaps. It just goes to show you never know what'll happen when you run a yellow light. Okay. Interesting. Let me check the murder weapon. Oh wow, we could spin the murder weapon around. Also, big message before playing Contempt of Court, you will need... Oh, you need to play the other Ace Attorney games? Start spamming? I'm gonna have to. This must be the victim's blood, right? Either that, or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild. Edgeworth, in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. Gotta figure this out? No, that's how we figure it out, is we click on everything. Now there's a scary thought. There's no way it's the prosecutor's trophy, and there's no way it's Goodman ID. And there's no... Wait. It's not the ID, I'm pretty sure. Alright, I'll try some stuff, I guess. Here we go. Nope. Wait. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
It does? I don't see anything contradictory.
Huh? Really?
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright.
Yep, I figured. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Alright, so it wasn't that. Murder was planned. Rubber gloves prove it. Okay, well that knocks one out. Oh, maybe... The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, but I can't see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright.
Ugh, I must be on the wrong track. Okay, so it wasn't that. It's not the picture, it's not the parking stub. Okay, let's see what the testimony again. But you think you got it? But the test, but this is the only part that was recently added. I'll show you the testimony if you want, but I don't think any other part of it is relevant. But somehow I always knew a day like this would come. Oh, it's the knife? How? When I sent something, perhaps it was my final tone, the one that was added. The wire fence. The murder case was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. Oh, crap. So you think the knife somehow... Usually in Edgeworth toolbox, traces a victim's blood, no prints. I don't think it's the knife. But I'll give it a go. What? Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell box lunches for a living, you know. That has to be the longest amount of time that I've been stuck on something in Ace Attorney. Are you trying to test me? I sell box lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. You were right. You do remember? What's with this case? The bloody murder weapon. A red car, all belonging to the prosecutor. There? The defendant... Oh, mommy, are prosecutors bad people? Yes. It's because of toolbox knife? The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
Seems like an actual conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon. Oh, she's sweating. Oh. The knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Oh, because the toolbox was in Edgeworth's car rather than her bringing it herself. Okay, that makes sense. I gotcha. Yeah. Order, order, order! Great. Now the tide is turning in our favor. Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free. I doubt that, but... Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. What? I hope you weren't deluded. I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. That's exactly what he thought. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Bah. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove, nothing else. Very good, prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would... Oh, I didn't get to read that.
I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again.
Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you! My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now. Also, A-Dee, can you switch the voices to be Japanese? If I knew Japanese, I would, yeah, I'd gun it, you know, why not? Please switch the voices to be Japanese. How would I do that? Real culprit, some evidence, and absolutely nothing else. New Eevee, I'm counting on you. Make do with the English ones. I can't speak Japanese. Are you kidding me? Settings? My settings? What are you on about? Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else can drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Only voice lines, not text. He's talking about the objection. Oh! Should I do that, chat? I'll do it if y'all want. Wait, no, but wouldn't that change the text for, like, this text right here for the people? To Japanese as well?
The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office.
Yes?
It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
So if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? Maybe only for this stream?
In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
You know what? Screw it. Why not? Let's do it. Nope, I can't do it. Can I? Okay, alright, where is it? No, I'd have to return to title screen. I'd have to leave the case. Special setting where you can choose between text and voice line? Yeah, I'd have to leave this case. Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. Let's press. You said that, but you haven't told us how you know. That's what I'm about to tell you, rookie. Save, go to title, easy.
I believe that's what she said was just a mere prelude to a story she is about to tell. Try not to interrupt her again.
Rookie. Never interrupt a storyteller. It's like pulling a bun out of the oven half-baked. Something's half-baked out here, alright, and it's you. Try not to confuse the defense witness. Try not to confuse the defense witness. They're not very quick on their feet. Now, why did you believe the suspect had intentions to murder the victim? Her actions speak for themselves. Alright, fine, I'll do it. You hate her? I'm saving. Bento girl? What even is that? Go to the title screen. Options. Oh no, was it there? Language? It's this, right? Chinese traditional, Japanese? Oh no. Chat, I can't read this! I can't do this! Oh, whose voice was that? Localized lunchbox woman? Oh. Yeah, I can't read it like that. I think... Yeah. Unfortunately, we'll have to continue. Why though? Does it sound better or something? That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. You have no proof that Miss Skye called him there. You have no proof that she didn't.
Mr. Edgeworth, thoughts?
There is no record of a call made on the defendant Miss Lana Skye's phone. She might have written him a letter. Come on, you couldn't have tried public phone first at least. Actually, the English ones are better. In any case, the victim came to the prosecutor's office, where she was murdered.
I'm sure he had a reason to be there. Witness?
Why do you think this was the suspect who summoned the victim that day? Your brother absolutely hated some of the English voice lines in the second trilogy? I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. What kind of grudge? Well, I wouldn't know that. Of course you don't. That's because you didn't have a grudge. Rookie. I have a lunchbox here. Now, what's inside? How am I supposed to know? See? We agree there is a lunchbox here, but we don't know what's inside. A person's life is like a lunchbox with pretzels. Don't you agree? What is she on about with her food metaphors?
I get it. That's why my lunch was so salty.
This judge isn't very good with metaphors. The suspect had a grudge against the Detective Goodman. Will you tell us your basis for thinking this? It's simple. Some of them sucked and Japanese ones are better? Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Again and again? No, there was only one stab wound. A human machine? That's a contradiction. Please. Can't you find fault with something of substance, Mr. Wright? Note to self, Mr. Edgeworth's sighs smell like citrus fruit. What the heck? You say again and again. How many times did she stab him exactly? We often say chop into 1,000 pieces, but we don't actually mean 1,000 pieces. What difference does it make if the deed is done? Yeah, that's contradicting. How come she's getting mad at me?
Let's just say she stabbed him several times and leave it at that.
Leave it at that? This is a murder case, people. Mr. Wright, you should speak up if you have an objection, you know. The star has turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when I met her. Citrus fruit? You like citrus? Chat, what's your favorite fruit? Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off. The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact. I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, add more wax and even a really short wick will burn longer. Obviously, more scientific testing is required. Alright, so it is the final thing. Grudge against victim, nothing to drive that woman plunge the knife in again and again. Alright, present tangerines. Holy crap, I love tangerines. Yo, and I love bananas too. But I probably eat bananas more often than I eat tangerines, but damn, tangerines can slap. Alright, so obviously where's the autopsy? Here we go. Yeah, one knife wound. You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that. What are tangerines? You might know them as cuties. They're the little tiny little mini like oranges, like little oranges that are really good. They peel really easy. I love that about them. I can't be bothered to peel an actual orange. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you with my moss surprise. Ew. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Starr.
What do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to loss of blood from one stab wound.
Aha! You're right! Good show, Mr. Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth? It was me who brought up the evidence. What do you mean? What a hunk! He's my hero, really. What about my objection? No one noticed?
Well, witness?
You got the crime scene set, right?
Oh, thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood, but now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Uh-oh. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Oh, no.
Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify.
Oh, no. Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. What the heck? Muffler? Y'all ever have that few day phase in your life where you can't stop eating butter on toast? New Vivi. I've never had butter on toast. Her red muffler? Yes, like a scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck. So she can easily be easily hanged at a moment's notice, I suppose. She's right. Miss Sky was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? A-Dee, what the hell is wrong with you? Look. Eat it? It can't be that good. Butter on toast? It kind of sounds weird. I don't know. It sounds like something a British person would consider food. This is a threat? Okay. Maybe I'll try it. But wait, isn't it odd that you mistook that for splattered blood? Peanut butter on toast? Yeah, see, that's what I eat. I eat peanut butter on toast and then maybe like some jelly or maybe like some syrup.
Well, people often mistake my beard for a bib.
A judge with a bib? That's why this place feels so much like kindergarten sometimes. You've never had butter on toast? Yeah, Nuvivi, have you had butter on toast? Actually, I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest. However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There was only one knife wound. You filthy Americans? Well, you're kidding? Apparently Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony. Mr. Wright, this is our chance! Chance for what, I wonder? Miss Starr's turned out to be a short temper as she looked when we met her. Oh, okay. Found her ability as a detective has really set her off. A short wick? Oh, okay, we're back to this part. Yes, everyone's had butter on toast. Yeah, butter on toast is good. But I gotta say, yeah, never... Or, not butter on toast, sorry. Peanut butter on toast. Butter on toast is different. Are you even American? No, he's Canadian. No! I didn't mean to press again! I meant to present evidence, because I think I know what's I'm gonna need to present here. But I gotta see. Okay. Alright. Red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. Was she wearing the red muffler? She was not! She's not wearing it in the picture! Haha! You have butter on toast in America? I mean, it's not that hard to make. It's just not something that would be commonly eaten, I suppose. Miss Starr, I demand an explanation! The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph. Huh? But that can't be! Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Damn, Edgeworth! Beans on toast? No, that is British. I'm not about beans on toast, chat. Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life.
Harsh words, but good.
In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. What was my objection? Chopped liver? But it was there. A scarf. No, not that, but something red. Really? Well, now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. The butter has to melt on the fresh toast. Well, alright. Here's what I'm going to do real quick, chat. I need to go to the restroom real quick. So I have to put a little bit of music on for you. Let's see. What do we have here? So give me 1 second. Here, listen to this while I'll be back. Alright. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so that was, You guys like the music? That's new. Okay. The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What? Your profile picture is a cat. Whoa, this is different. You'll figure out.
Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
Great music. Yeah, can you tell me where that music was from? Oh, the screen. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. There we go. Sorry about that. I forget sometimes. Yep. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. No clue, A-Dee. I'm sorry. Oh no, wait. You're saying you don't know where it was from? Well, let's keep it secret. Actually, there's no reason to keep it secret, but I don't know if you care. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we don't shake the most important part of her testimony. The most important part? The part where your sister stabs the victim. The next testimony might just be the moment of truth. You care? Tell me? It's from Super Smash Bros. Of all places. Apprehending the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. Oh, okay. Whoa. This is super important. I gotta focus. Okay, so she tried to run off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Colors weave into a spire of flame. No, not that Smash Bros. It's actually from not Ultimate. It's Brawl, if you could believe it. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile.
You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. Very old? Yeah, it is an old game. It was on the Wii, but it was so good though. It was so good. Ultimate is really good too, but like, damn, Brawl was so good. That's me, Angel Star. And I have all the DLC for Ultimate as well. I got Steve and all them. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No thanks. Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator. This one. A leopard woman. Rawr.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will.
Do you have my boy Sephiroth? Goddamn right I do. Sephiroth is good. Sephiroth is really good. He's really powerful, but I don't like to play as him because he's just too strong. He's too powerful. I feel like he feels too OP. I wanna. All right. You know what, New BB? If you own Smash, tell me who you main. Cause I gotta tell you right now, I love Isabelle. Isabelle is not very good, but I love using her because I'm good as her. I feel like. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But I love Isabelle. Apprehending the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. Alright. It's embarrassing? No, it's not embarrassing. Literally no character that you play as could possibly be embarrassing. So where is this partition on the floor plans? I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right. Yeah, and look, there's the knocked over oil drum. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then? I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Okay. You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. But she was behind the guardrail. Maybe I should press her for more details? No, press her. Don't leave her alone. I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. The Lunchland car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. Me, sword fighter? But say I main Corin because I like them too. Me, sword fighter. Alright, I gotta tell you, I wasn't expecting that, but the me, like the sword fighter, the gunner, and the brawler, they're all of them are pretty good. I'll admit. They're all, like, they all got some fire moves. So you witnessed the murder from here?
That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes.
Is that correct, Miss Star? Yes, that's right. But there was a chain link fence.
But there was a chain link fence in front of you.
You get to choose the moves? Yeah, exactly. I went over it, of course.
Amazing! The cough-up queen lunch lady athlete indeed.
It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence, so she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. So how did Miss Sky not get away? That is true. Wait, what? We're just gonna skip over that? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Can I use this as evidence? Can I just present it right now? Because how did she get over the fence? Whatever, I'll keep pressing, I guess. I quickly caught her, explained to her... Oh, I did that one already. Ah, yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler.
Just that one word.
So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else? Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can't mean... Ask further? By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the scene of the crime? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately. My memory. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see.
No, the court doesn't see, Miss Star.
The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall?
That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Her sister? Yeah, I remember that. She was calling her sister, but I could have sworn that call with her sister happened after. Or maybe not. I don't know. Have you played Fire Emblem, perchance? No, I have never played Fire Emblem. But I mean, they're... Like, if it's in Smash, I know of its existence, essentially. Apparently it was out of order.
And so she used her cell phone?
Why would she go for that phone first? That didn't make sense if she had a cell phone in her pocket. Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day.
Good witnessing. Good witnessing, witness.
Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying?
You should, of course, add this to your testimony.
Things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. The word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18. Okay. So does that update... A-Dee, what happened to your regular content? I can't believe you noticed. Wow. We don't need to talk about it. Okay, so that did update. Interesting. I saw it all. How she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell phone instead. Alright, let's press that. Where did Goldie go, by the way? Do you think you could hesitate your testimony for... Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court?
Aha! I was going to ask the same thing!
I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. Goldie snuck out while you weren't looking? Yeah, I guess so. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled out her cell phone out of her pocket. Oh, during that time she crawled over the fence. And during that time
you climbed over the chain link fence.
Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this? What is it, Mr. Wright? Interesting. She made to escape. Can you be more specific? She brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on a pâté of foie gras. However you pronounce that. Foie gras. Huh? She even kicked over an oil drum at me. An oil drum?
There was an oil drum lying on its side at the scene of the crime.
But it's strange.
What's that?
If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way?
The parking lot entrance.
That's right. It doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent. More mysteries. I wish we could solve a few before finding more, though. So, Miss Sky tried to run. Sorry, my sister is so suspicious, Mr. Wright. Not as sorry as I am. But she didn't do it. You have to believe me. Okay, so there's a lot of sus things in this testimony. I can't even... To start, the fence. Like, how did she get up the fence? I'm saving. Because I feel like I'm going to lose a lot of health here. Okay. So yeah, the fence is super tall. Like, could I use this as evidence here? Parking lot floor plans? Probably not, right? Caught her, explained the rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. And I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. She said something about a muffler, that was the phone thing. I saw her, she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. Why would she do that, though? That doesn't make any sense. Word muffler was overheard. Call made Emma at 518. Chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. This guy tried to run. Okay. Alright, chat. Here, it's that time again where I need some help here. Let me first try, behind a partition off to her side. So she didn't try to run then, she was just going for the phone. Why is there a dog? What dog? Why is there a dog? What are you on about? A dog? Quickly caught her, explained to her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. She mentioned the muffler. You hate dogs? What? Why? Why would you hate dogs? Dogs are cool. How she tried the phone on the wall but had to use her cell instead. Chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. I don't know what it is. The only lead I have here is this, and then maybe this. Okay, I thought that wouldn't work. I guess. Just contradicts evidence. It does. No, it doesn't. I get penalized. They aren't calm and they don't mind their own business, unlike cats. Vivi is a cat lover. Sit her on the spot. Any sort of contradiction here? I feel like there isn't, but there has to be something. Quickly caught her, explaining her rights to her. You mentioned the muffler. Let me press this again and see what is said here. What exactly did she say? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I heard her say the word muffler. Just that one word. She was talking on the phone. Yeah. She tried the phone on the wall, but she used her phone instead. Okay, let me press this. You think you could restate your testimony for the court? Okay, alright. Let's look at the testimony again. Chief prosecutor stabbed the victim right behind the partition. She picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. She pulled out her own phone out of her pocket. During that time, you... Wait a minute. Slowly grabbed her arm. Chief prosecutor hung up her phone. You saw her doing this? Escape. Okay. I think it's this. I saw how she tried her phone on the wall. Let me see. 4 p.m. Screw it, I'm gonna try it. Damn it! What do you think about the witness's statement? I'm not sure I follow. Okay. Penalized. Alright, I'm gonna revert the save. Hope that's cute. Nope, not save. Load. New Vivi, I could use some help here. The murder suspect up. Okay. Let me press this. Say quickly, were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should press her more details. Press her. See this on the floor plans. The car was there. Witness murder from here. Make about 30 feet from the car, yes. What's this testimony about? It's just about where she was and how she arrested Miss Sky. Is that correct? Yes, that's right. There was a chain link fence in front of you. I went over it, of course. Amazing. Look at the map. I've taken her a little to climb over the fence, so she couldn't have gotten over that fast. Yeah, the fence was about 9 feet high, too. Okay, so you think... I quickly caught her, explained her rights, and arrested her on the spot. You think it's this statement, and you think it's the parking lot floor plans? He couldn't have gone over it? Alright, I'll try it. Because I think it is that too. No! Is it? Oh, no. I thought that was it too. I swear, like... Arrested her on the spot. But... This has to be the statement that's contradictory, right? Back? You back? Suspect attempted to run behind this one? Let me see evidence relating to the thing. What is the thing? I can check this. Yeah. I don't think that's helpful. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I mean, maybe I'll try the parking lot floor plans for this, I suppose. Something relating to that wall next to the phone? But I don't have any evidence relating to that wall next to the phone. Okay, that's not anything either. Let me revert save. Cause my current thinking, right, is like, I mean, it's kind of like trivial, but you hate this case. Like, she's here, right? And she goes to the phone, and then she like stands here on the phone call. But the barrels are right here, the one that was supposedly knocked over, you know? So like, that's the only thing I could think of. But I don't know how I would go about saying that. That's a contradiction? Definitely. Yeah, but how do I... Maybe it's in a future thing, though, because right now I don't have any evidence to say. After the murder... No! Damn it. This is the... leave her alone, I guess? How far away was she when she witnessed the murder? I guess I could just look at the picture to find out. Very well, you may continue with your testimony. Present floor plans to... I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her. The phone wall one? Oh, really? Riverside. Arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. I saw it all, how she tried the phone on the wall. I'm pretty sure that's it. I feel like maybe we tried this one? Okay, guess not. Miss Starr, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Skye. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You, who together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. What? Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Skye making that phone call. Oh! Well, but she could assume that she went in that direction, but I guess that's true that she couldn't assume that she went to the phone. I believe you see what I'm getting at. Yeah, because of the wall, yeah. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in Block B, you couldn't have seen it.
Order, order! What is the meaning of this?
It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies. Oh, man. Phoenix in his one-liner. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question? Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about... Saving right now, chat. Saving right now. The witness lied about what she saw, where she saw it, the order of events. The order of events? That would be interesting. No clue on this one. It's really about how confident she is that she went to the phone. I'm gonna say what she saw, because it doesn't make sense that she would go to the phone with a phone in her pocket. She lied about what she saw. In other words, she didn't see Miss Skye using that emergency phone.
It does seem hard to imagine how she could have. Very logical.
Oh no. What's the matter, Star? Cat got your lunchbox? Mr. Wright, I hate to bother you while you're celebrating your victory, but why would Miss Star lie like that? Huh? Why would she say that my sister had tried to use the phone, but failed? Oh, God. It doesn't make any sense. Why lie about something so insignificant? Oh, dang, she's right. I mean, maybe she really did see her try to use the emergency phone. I see no room for doubt here. You ordered patooey on the rice, right? Ew, are those eaten watermelon bits?
Mr. Wright, and I thought you had something here.
Yep, one more try. I see. Oh, alright. Tell us. Okay. The witness lied about. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna revert the save, just so I have the health. Watermelon. Do you like watermelon? Okay, where she saw it, I guess I'll try that. Because I don't think it's the third one. Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it.
Pointless to lie, I see.
Occasionally, yes. But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone, it would mean... Poor Nick. Why? Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location. Now that's a pointless lie if I've ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it.
Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. Oh, this was it then! The place from where Miss Star saw the crime is... Okay, so... Could it have been closer? And maybe that's why... That's why... She could take that... If she... Because that... The jump in the fence doesn't make sense. And her taking a picture so close up doesn't make sense. And I can't save right now. So I have to choose something. Originally she was here, but... Like right here. But... Nick and Maya specifically went through the craziest stuff throughout the trilogy. Lock in. You know what? It would make sense. It would make sense that she was standing like somewhere here, right? Because... Lock in. Because the whole thing about her running away, whole thing about Miss Lana running away toward the phone rather than toward here. Maybe she was standing like here somewhere, or here. Maybe in the security room though. No, because the picture she took was like from this angle of the car, right? So she had to be pretty she had to be in that angle somewhere. Should I say like here maybe? Hey, Meowworth! I wanna say here. Sorry, I forgot there was a stream. It's okay. Meowworth, now that you're here, we need help. So I'm pretty pleased. You're doing your room? You're still doing your room? Oh, I gotta focus. You know what? I'm gonna say here, and if I get it wrong, I'll revert the save again. I mean, it's highly likely that's where she was. You think? It's highly likely? Your cavalier attitude stands in stark contrast to your feeble argument, Mr. Wright. Oh, no. Her being there wouldn't change a thing.
Please, Mr. Wright, think before you speak.
Okay. Gonna hit the load on that. Okay, it was where she saw it. Alright, so the question is that, here, I'll show you once the map comes up. Okay, so she says that she witnessed the murder, standing about right here, but we don't believe that that's true. She must have been closer somehow. The security office? I don't know. Oh, crap. Alright, well. Should I say... What the heck is that emo? I've never seen that. What on earth? The security office? I mean, I'll try it. It's the only place where she could have been.
The security guard room?
Oh my gosh. Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on a second floor, so you can see the entire lot. No freaking way. You left what is happening? We just got incredibly lucky.
She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are so many other places where she could have seen the phone.
Hi, meow. Oh, that's cute. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecution's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said, but what about the picture? What about the picture? You brought lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr? How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today, a man has got the better of Angel Starr. Oh. Lucky me and Meowworth both said it. I can hear A-Dee spitting on the microphone. Am I spitting on the microphone? You're having a laugh. No. New Vivi told me the microphone sounded good.
Order! Order, witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished, and I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky? Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? You sound so hurt. Meowworth, you have the ability to hurt me so much, as you do in the Discord. Why did Miss Starr lie? It doesn't make sense. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. Wait. The truth still stands. It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. You're having a laugh? That's good, at least. What? No, I mean, what? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason.
So tell us tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
Huh? Me?
Who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, I gotta focus. Stop using that vocabulary, please. One person is enough. Oh, hey, Meowworth, what do you think of butter on toast? Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard station, but she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? Angle of view to the crime? Distance to the crime? Difference in lighting? I'm saving. It's literally -3 degrees Celsius? Holy! Oh my goodness, it's been so cold lately. It's gotta be the angle you used to eat buttered toast every day and you didn't get sick? No! We have a buttered toast lover! Another buttered toast lover! Meowworth, should I try buttered toast then? Would you recommend it? It can't be healthy, right? Like, surely, it's just butter and carbs. Like, surely not, right? And when I say butter, I mean butter, not peanut butter. You know that, right? But I think it's because I didn't have a cat. Alright, it's gotta be the angle of the view of the crime. Let's see it. Why, the angle at which she saw the crime occur would change.
The angle? What do you mean?
Carbs aren't necessarily bad. No, I know they're not bad, but, you know, like if I'm having breakfast, I have to have a little bit of protein in there. I can't have just carbs and butter. I need something that's gonna help me later in the day. You know, I need something that's gonna help me make it to lunch. Stop it, A-Dee. What? Are you a health expert? No, I'm not a health expert. I've just been, you know, I'm a healthy person. I like to, you know, keep my myself well. You're just rich? No, I'm not rich. No, you're having a laugh. I'm rich. Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and she would have a sort of more 3D view of the crime.
Ah, this is important. Why? Perhaps you'd like to reconsider, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Oh, crap. Chat, I'm not doing anything here. Just, A-Dee, you probably have backyard chairs? Okay, listen. Listen. I do happen to have backyard chairs, but they're not mine, okay? They belong to someone else, and that person hasn't come to pick them up yet, okay? So, not mine. No. Distance to the crime, I guess. I'll try distance to the crime. You have a light-up keyboard and a very expensive custom computer. I do not have a light-up keyboard. My keyboard is pretty crappy. And as for the expensive custom computer, sure, I'll give you that. But it's old. It's old, though. It changes the distance between her and the crime scene and the scene of the crime. My condolences, Mr. Wright. But one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. Oh. I don't see how that would change what she could see. What she saw is not in the question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed this crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky?
Well, witness?
A-Dee, are you excited to waste your retirement money for Meowworth? Y'all see what I'm talking about? Meowworth she hates me. I can't catch a break. Yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? What on earth is she on about? The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
Boysenberry for the boyfriend.
He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. Oh, by the way, Meowworth, earlier he said the server emojis are... I said one of them was, okay? I didn't say they all were. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. Oh, what is happening? Well, it turns out she was lying about where she was standing. So she's telling us now how she got to where she was. Oh, okay. That's why I had to go through the visitors lot in B block. Okay.
That's quite a detour.
Nah, Meowworth has a point. If you end up working on Christmas, I'm just gonna assume you're part-time mall Santa. Well, then we're all good because I'm not working on Christmas. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes? Are you having a laugh?
For 5 minutes? This changes things considerably.
But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have a photographic evidence. I swear it. Okay, so that makes sense. I swear it on my finest plastic sport. That makes sense. Because she saw the crime happening, and then 5 minutes, she went all the way around, took the picture, and then and then apprehended her. That seems kind of weird, though. Why wouldn't she just get out of the security?
You have a point. And the spork is a wonderful invention.
What? Would you like another caviar lunch?
Absolutely.
Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Do I have any evidence to stop this? Raise an objection, sit back and observe. I guess I'll no, almost hit sit back and observe. I guess I have to hit raise an objection. 5 minutes between 5 minutes between witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make a pasta in that amount of time. Could you really in 5 minutes? That'd be impressive. You gotta boil the water, you know. I don't know about that, Phoenix. If you like it al dente. Oh. I've got lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. A 5-minute blank? Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I'd never kill anyone.
I think is what he said. But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. Yeah, that's true. If it took her 5 minutes to get to her, then why didn't she run after 5 minutes? Miss Guy dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. A-Dee, can you cook sad spaghetti? I can cook delicious... Well... Okay, look. I made spaghetti once, and I didn't fail on the spaghetti part. I failed... Not even failed. I just didn't do as good on the meatball part because I didn't season them as well as I probably should have. They tasted a little bland, but that was it. Everything else about the spaghetti was just fine, and I ate it. Okay? I can also make chow mein. All right? I'm a cooker, yeah?
Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony.
You can tell? How? Even the missing in action Yoon says he likes the newest emoji. That's true. Look, look, look. I said it was a little weird, yeah? Or whatever I said about it. But other people can like it. You know, I'm not... A-Dee is officially Nanimi's reincarnation. Just don't know who that is. Just don't know who that is.
Mr. Edgeworth, here's the next witness ready to go.
We have another witness? Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright! That was too close. Wait, are we done?
I'm afraid that the Cough-Up Queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned.
Oh, it's over! Probably just for the day, though. Nope, oh, nope, we're not done yet. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? That's the one she tried to foist off of me. You posted your sad spaghetti? No, I don't... Alright, first of all, don't be looking... Okay, alright, look. That wasn't mine. Look, no, that was a different instance. No, what do you... Yeah, no, Okay. I prefer not to take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. Oh my gosh, this isn't over.
What was that?
Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes?
My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr.
Ah. Is this your jumbo lunchbox?
Woohoo, a triple-decker! Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony.
The judge just got bribed in front of everybody, and no one's saying a damn thing.
Let's hear about this decisive evidence.
Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What's she going to pull out of her lunchbox this time? Doo-doo. Who's us? New movie, you're exposing us? Why are y'all getting exposed? I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe, did I not bring this up? Wait, what? Her shoe! 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Skye. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. Okay, interesting.
What? There was blood found on that shoe?
Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple. As I've already said, I don't trust you with your evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you had blood tests performed? Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics.
Wow.
In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law.
I'm pretty sure you have to put in evidence. Evidence has to come out during discovery before the actual court. You can't put in things into evidence during the court. That's just real life, though. This game is different, I guess.
What are y'all talking about?
If we're going down, you're going down with us. No thanks, I'm good, Lamau.
Look, I'll defend Ellie because Ellie defends me. Alright? Every time y'all be trashing me, Ellie stands up for me. You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Edgeworth. We don't stalk you, A-Dee? Look! Because you don't deserve it? Aww, that's super sweet. Thank you. Look. I'll say this. If I've posted it publicly, like on Twitter, then I think it's fair game. Sure, you can, like who cares, right? You know? Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Ah! Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. Look at him. You could at least study some evidence law, really. Do stuff sounds 10 times worth... What? Do stuff sounds 10 times worth OMG... I just don't know what you're saying. Ellie, you're upsetting me? No. Ellie's a homie.
The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. Okay, white enamel shoe bears traces of blood from Goodman and Lana Skye. Alright, sweet. Shut up, A-Dee, I meant worse. Look, how can I tell?
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
I'm cross-examining. I gotta focus. Cross-examining. Decisive evidence. Alright, here we go. Poor spaghetti. I'll come over there and cook you some poor spaghetti. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. Alright. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? How do I make you not feel upset? I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results. The results? How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing. Then why didn't you just tell the truth? Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. I disagree with her. This when the suspect is admitting she did it.
But false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Starr. Let's just get this over with.
Yeah, Nuvivi's just a little jockster. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe, did I not bring this up? Bit of a jester. And you found this shoe at the scene of the crime? I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive. So, like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with a shoe. I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This shoe was my secret weapon if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really.
In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Now tell us what you did next.
2 types of blood were found on the shoe. One was, of course, the victim's. So, you brought it to the forensics department. If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it approved. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert. And she got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective.
The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it.
Well, the man was stabbed after all. And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman. As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Skye. A box fell on me? Aw. We don't want that. Was it heavy? You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test. You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie. Huh? Well, speak up. Well, blood comes in 4 types. A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether the murder was committed, whether a murder was committed in cold blood. A TV box?
That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright.
Actually, we can differentiate between millions of blood types with all the blood tests out there, which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear. That's pretty specific. If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said there's very little doubt it could be anyone but Miss Lana Skye. Oh, so we don't have definitive proof yet.
So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe.
That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid he was going to say that. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. Can't let this evidence go through without a fight. You ordered the peppered fish guts, right? Ew, that looks like... It looked like raw chicken. Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some, like your client, she's in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with this shoe? A problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? Oh, crap. There's a problem, there's no problem. I'm gonna guess that there's a problem of some sort. If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there's one critical problem with this evidence, a clear contradiction. That gleam in your eye. You're still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now. But you couldn't take the heat, could you?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with this evidence.
Uh-oh. And I can't save. Alright. Blood on the bottom. What is it? Is it not the right size or something? Oh no. So there's blood on the top and blood on the bottom. I don't know, I suppose the bottom blood? Let's try it. I wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of this shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie. Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe.
Indeed there is. Quite a bit of blood on the bottom of this shoe.
It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about blood on the bottom of this shoe? Bears traces of blood from Goodman and Lana Sky. Wait. Oh, it'd be the picture. There's no blood on the floor. Also, those don't look... I feel like those would be a lighter shade. Screw it. I'm gonna say it. The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint? Damn, I'm nailing it. Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? Oh, that's true, because there would be footprints, wouldn't there? Aha! As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about the shoes. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. I love that. Please, can that be her name from now on? This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Oh, come on, Edgeworth.
Order, order, order! Well, witness.
What? Great going, Mr. Wright. But it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint.
Oh, that's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint.
Think, Mr. Wright, think. Did she take her shoe off? Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions. What? Uh-oh. I see. Now I get it. Get what? You're not gonna be Mercy? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony.
What are you talking about?
Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr. I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, that? I'm not sure. I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Interesting. Chat, do you like Overwatch? That's gotta be a no from me. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
Witness? Well, was an oil drum empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. What is Overwatch? Water? What does that mean? Still don't get it, Mr. Wright. Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason?
Aha! You don't mean...
Yes, the suspect knocked over the oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her. Ah! It's the game that has a popular fan song? I didn't see that coming.
That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoe tie her quite clearly to this murder. Then after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence. That reminds me, Miss Sky's right hand was hurt. Wait, what? Oh, it was! Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him? So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe? New Vivi, is there a dog in your house? That for some reason you don't like?
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
Mr. Wright, do something, please! What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime as she tried to conceal it. But... Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor.
Very well.
But Angel Star is on the prosecutor's side. She couldn't have been lying about the water.
This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky...
No! 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 Please no! Please no! Please don't tell me I screwed up. Oh! Oh! Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side? Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, I thought you had your fill, but here you are, demanding a second helping. What? Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called evidence. Who let her have all these lunchboxes in court?
Wait, witness. Don't tell me you have something else.
The time for deliberations is past. You folks really like to joke? Ellie, you don't know the half of it. Any further comments and you will be held in contempt of court. Your threats don't scare up the cough-up queen. Look at this. It was his shoe? And where did this photograph come from?
A photograph?
I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. Oh, the shoe was his all along, not hers. Okay, got it. Wait, what? Pookie, what are you on about?
I see no reason for error in this evidence.
Oh, hey, Dan.
Mr. Wright, wait. Look at the asphalt in this photo.
Hey, it's clearly wet. Wait, what? I need to look at that photo some more. It was super interesting.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all. It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. Is it really over? Spaghetti Cat senses tingling? What happened? You know, funny enough, we were talking about spaghetti earlier this stream. I'm sorry, Mia. Right. Wet or not. Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Oh? Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end. Oh? This is the last piece of evidence. Holy crap.
Very well. This time I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
Your Honor, wait!
What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait?
No, it can't. Then it will be too late. You're eating buttered toast right now? New Vivi, come on. Come on. Best meal you've ever had in your entire life? Alright, fine. I'll try eventually. Meowworth, I don't know who that is. I just don't know who that is. Look at this photograph. The last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we've given each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, Wright, are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah! I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this.
I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem in the photograph.
Okay, alright. There's butter and toast emojis, nice. Alright, the heck is this? Is this a handkerchief shoved into the... That's interesting. I don't know if that's relevant, but... Okay. Let's see. The one knife wound. Water on the floor. Meowworth 80 doesn't know about the Overwatch Mercy thing. Of course I don't. I don't play Overwatch. It could be the shoe. Can I save right now? I cannot save, chat. So I have to take a hit here if I don't get it right. I want to say this because this is so sus. Like, why is that there? Me neither, but everyone knows. Poogie probably knows. What? What's this also? He's got a belt here. What's that about? Is that normal? He's got on both. This is a weird out. Oh, it's like a. Oh, it's a trench coat he's wearing, isn't it? Wait. Wait. All right. You know what? I'm gonna say this. The thing stuffed in the thing. You know. I'll say this. I'll say this stuffed thing because it's so weird. The problem in this photograph is here. What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler.
Oh! Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth.
Your Honor?
You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf in any kind in this photograph.
A muffler is also a part on a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as a part of the exhaust system, a pipe.
I see, and I see. What's that suspicious-looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler?
So what if there's something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Are we implying that he was suffocated and not stabbed or something? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We'd have to see the coronary report, the autopsy report or whatever. Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind.
Yeah, let's hear it, because I don't even know.
Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to the case.
I gotta save in between these. Why don't I save? I can't save now. Okay, why is the cloth shoved in the muffler relevant, chat? What do y'all think? Is it because of this? Probably, right? The word muffler was said over... Your chest hurts? No! Meowworth, I hate that. I hate hearing that. Because if it's for the reason I think it is, I suffered with that too. Alright, I'm gonna say the phone. Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused with my earlier testimony. Oh, I think I got it right. Muffler. Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Okay. Alright, I'm definitely saving right now.
Well, it seems we have to suspend the proceedings.
Oh, wait. I think I'm done. Suspended? No? No what? You don't have sound, A-Dee, but you're here? That's fine.
I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring me the cloth. That verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed?
I suppose so. Whew. I was close. But we made it. At least for now.
This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess.
Oh, it's not over?
It's lunchtime after all.
He's still hungry? Yeah, dude stuffed his face like twice. To be continued. Oh my gosh. Oh. And it saved automatically. Thank goodness. Chat, should we keep going? Should I keep the stream going? Because I'm at 2 hours and 11 minutes now. Demon? Who's a demon? Demon. Should I end the stream, chat? Yes? I've been going for 2 hours 12 minutes. Should I keep going though? No? I shouldn't? No, don't end, Lamau. Okay. Alright, fine. I'll go for a little bit more. Maybe like 30 minutes more. Yes? Wait, make up your minds. Yes, end? Wait, I'm confused. We want RE2. Bones, I'm about to delete that message, please. Don't. No. What did you start? February 23rd, 11:56 a.m. Yes, RE2. Stop! I don't own it. I don't own Resident Evil 2. Nuvivi's about to clock out mentally if y'all keep talking about Resident Evil 2. No, we don't. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Y'all weren't kidding about this case being freaking long, though. Jeez. Are trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of the lake, about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there? Pretty much. Except today, we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister, anyway? Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. So, this is where we turned this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Chat. Calm down. Just do Resident Evil game, don't care which one. Oh my god. Hola, partner. I assume it's this guy, yep. They say you show red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. Officer Marshall! Thought I'd come take a look and see how the trial's going, but looks like I'm late. They've got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there anyway? Oh, Ellie says no Resident Evil. Ellie, you're awesome. all the police I've seen these last 2 years have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall, the whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. I hate every single character in this case. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. Guys, no Ari talk, please. Look, You don't say. Now, don't that just beat all? I've seen red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. What? At the award ceremony that afternoon. Edgeworth seen it too, I reckon. She was at the award. Wait. Whoa. What? What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. So Miss Starr wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns, and sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. Why is he drinking in a courtroom? Can you do that? Is that legal? Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Oh, wee. You need to see Leon. Oh, and you know what? Freaking Resident Evil. I know you don't want to hear this, new review, but Resident Evil 2 is on sale. It's like 9 quid. Or it's like 10. It's like $10 right now.
I'd like to resume.
What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Oh, Edgeworth has got something going on.
There's something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth. Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets.
That furrowed
brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes.
the judge is checking Edgeworth out. God damn.
What's more, your eyes are unfocused.
Oh, couldn't read it. It can't be. This can't happen. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. I hate all of you. New Vivi! Somebody give New Vivi a hug. He needs it right now.
Well then, I believe it is time we continued on this trial. During our recess, I have questioned that the prosecution conduct an investigation.
This is unacceptable.
It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself.
Excuse me? Knock knock?
Who's there?
Who the hell is that guy? What's with this guy? A strange stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. Who is this guy? Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. What? Who on earth is he?
Ah, it's you!
Is he gonna say something or just stand there? Is he mute? Hello? Oh, he was staring at me longingly. I got lost in his eyes there for a second. No, not him. Oh no. What's he sound like? What does his voice sound like? Cause right now I'm picturing him like giving him a little bit of a Santa voice or something. Stop.
Sorry I'm late, A-Dee. The roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, eh, A-Dee? How you been? Swim much these days? Hello? No, I've been so busy.
Wait, what?
Busy, smizzy, A-Dee.
Oh, he's saying Udgy. Udgy like judge. Pikmin? What? I think that's the wrong game.
A-Dee, my boy, you have to make time to relax.
He's like rich and old.
Yes, indeed.
Udgy seems to be his nickname for the judge. I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you?
You're righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry about our worthy... So sorry about our little worthy giving you all the trouble, eh? You know we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly.
Little worthy?
Mr. Wright! You don't know the district chief of police?
District chief of police? Make him rich sounding? What on earth does a rich sounding person sound like? Chief of police?
He's the top ranking police officer in the entire district.
And evil? Yeah, he's the chief of police? Yeah, he's pretty evil, damn.
Name's Grant. Damon Grant. Pleased to meet you, everyone.
I don't know, he looks evil. He's got a smile on his face. Evil people, well, I was gonna say evil people usually don't have a smile on their face, but that's absolutely not true.
So, to what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it?
Well, Worthy, here, look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this.
Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So, Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler.
But to think it was stuffed into the exhaust pipe.
Bro, his name has demon in it? No, his name is just Gant. Which I guess is pretty weird.
On little Worthy's car, no less.
Stop looking at me. Why am I looking at his eyes? I'm looking right into his eyes whenever it's silent. What the heck? It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. Oh, look, what? Are y'all sure this guy's evil?
What's this?
It's what you call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Fool blame? God ADU? Me what? Chief, what kind of outfit are you running?
Mr. Edgeworth.
How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now, wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Look at the profile? Wait, profile? Oh! Damon Gantz, age 65, District Chief of Police. Though he might not seem it, he's top dog in the PD. Ah, gotcha. Full name, you... Oh! Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature, is there? Miles Edgeworth? That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. You're sorry? Nah, you're fine. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence, but I'd like to ask the defense for a favor first.
Yes?
Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife.
The blade, Your Honor? You promise you're nice? I believe that you're nice, too. I believe you. The blade, Your Honor. Well, I don't see why not.
Could you open it up for me, I wonder?
Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and...
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore. Come on, just hurry up and open it. I'm not controlling it. I'm not controlling it. The game is controlling itself. Whoa, that was weird. Okay, well, let's take a look at this first. There's a small tag on this knife. It seems to say SL92. What does that mean? Well, I've heard something similar. DL6. Of DL6 incident fame. But that's strange. Huh? What is? I'm not certain, but if I get the feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Letters like this, or letters that looked a lot like this somehow. What? Interesting. Alright, let's pop this thing open. It's broken? The mark, A-Dee? A-Dee the mark? What mark? You mean like the little smudge on the handle? Ah! Don't scare me like that! I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. This dark red stain. Blood? Oh no, I didn't click the mark! Switchblade knife. Found at the crime scene, wrapped in the defendant's muffler. Small tag attached. Wait. So, is this the this isn't the murder weapon, though. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself.
I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife?
Ha ha ha! Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one, really. What the heck? Department in disorder, okay. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. DL6 is the last case we just did. Yeah, I got that. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. we weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to her here, to this case here, so I can't talk much about it. Wait, what? All of the cases in this are connected?
No way.
Is that true?
There was a murder at the police department? A detective?
That's hush-hush information, A-Dee. We haven't exactly announced it yet.
What?
Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. What, dude, this guy just comes in and he throws all this evidence. I have no idea. What is happening?
Order! Order! Order!
Anyway, we at the department here, we're all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top-secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay?
I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright, 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places.
The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
Oh, God. Okay. Alright, chat, we are gunning it. My 2-hour-long streams are going to have to turn into 3-hour-long streams.
That's not a promise.
This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Excuse me, special? Mm-hmm. Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else. That might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, righto. But I can't say that now, not that. We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime?
That's quite a mystery.
And like a mystery, it's wrapped in a muffler. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. Can we test the blood on the knife? This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things that go on at the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, righto. Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine the knife while we can, righto. Evidence that links the knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. I should try presenting the piece of evidence that's had me stumped all this time. So how were things down at the department? Wait. Slow down a second. Slow down a second. Let's take a look at this knife now. I meant to look at these smudges, is that? Tag, the blade, the blood. Oh my gosh, this... The tag is the only thing I could think of clicking on here. The small tag on the knife? Yeah, we saw this already. SL92. Handprint? Doesn't seem like there's a handprint, is there? Yeah, I don't think there's a handprint. Can't examine the blood on the tip. There's no handprint. That's just like a smudge or something. Yeah, nothing. Alright, I guess we'll come back to it. That day was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. Something happened at the police department too, huh? You got a good look in your eyes there, righto, my boy. Sharp, hungry. So, something did happen, and why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. You were busy. What, with Lana's case and all? Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? A detective was killed at the police department. See? What a mess. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot? Another detective was killed at the police department? That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, A-Dee?
I'm at a loss for words.
And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you should help, Wright. I suppose I could help. If you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. The kid's sharp. Why does he clap all the time? Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing, and one thing only. Where the victim was found, how the victim was killed, when the victim died. Okay, so I can only get one piece of evidence from him, and I have to choose what piece of evidence I want from him? This is insane. Can I please save? Yes, I can. I don't think it'll matter, because when it comes down to it, likely it's gonna give me evidence, and likely I'll need that to present that evidence later on, but we'll see here. Okay, where the victim was found, how the victim was killed, when the victim died. We already know when the victim died. The victim died at like 5:15, I'm pretty sure. So I'll rule that out. How the victim was killed, it's gotta be with the knife, right? No. It might not. Or might it? I'm gonna go with how the victim was killed. Well, how was the detective killed? How was he killed? Now that's an interesting part. It was what we in the forest call a stabbing with a knife. Oh, God. A knife? That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman. That's the spirit. We're cooking now. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same. What do you mean? There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death. Seems like I'm going to have to press this a little bit harder. Wait, can I press that statement again and get a different response? Let's see. Okay, I can! Wow! Okay. Where the victim was found. Let's try that. So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak here on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room? The evidence room? You wouldn't know about the evidence room, would you, Wright? I mean, I can assume that it exists. I can't say I've heard of it. Guess I should ask again once I learn a bit more about this evidence room. There's something stranger about this than the place where the body was found. Wait. Now we have to see the last one. We have to see the last one. I want to see what he says. I'm sure he already told us and it's 5:15, but just in case there's something more he has to say, let's click on it. When the victim died. So, when did the murder at the police department occur? Now that's a sharp question, Wright-o. Very sharp. Well, my boy, you're gonna love this. Yeah, okay, so it skips on to the next part. Ah, gotcha. The time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? 5:15. But that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office. What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. It kind of seems like someone was trying to get rid of evidence or something. What are the chances? Coincidence? This is just my gut feeling, but I'd say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening. Chief Gant, please tell us more about this incident. It's not officially linked to this case here, so I can't talk much about it. How can you say there's no connection? Okay, I read that totally wrong. You need to... I can't even read. How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything I please, Righto. You understand?
Try to understand, Righto.
Well, if you can prove there is a connection, more power to you. Maybe there is something that ties the two murders together. Whatever it is, I'd better find it and get to the bottom of this. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15, one at the prosecutor's office and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. And that knife! That knife! What was it doing there? I better check this knife out. Okay, so it's really wanting me to check the knife out. Alright, I'll look at the knife again. Your cat's made it fall? Oh. I mean, there's nothing. There's just nothing. I don't, like... I can't click on the stain. The stain is nothing. I don't understand what it wants me to see. Is it this little smudge on the... Chat, there's nothing. Like, I'm hovering the magnifying glass over every, like, little portion of it. There's just nothing. Back of it? No. I've examined that already. Yeah. I'm sorry. So maybe if I... Let's see. Because something has to be contradictory, because it's not letting me get past. Time of the crime. Scary coincidence. Not officially linked to this case, so I can't talk much about it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save, so I don't make any mistakes here. And then I guess I will present the knife and... Nope. Your Honor, that statement clearly contradicts this evidence. No, it doesn't, right? Alright, chat. It's that time again. I gotta ask y'all for help. Oh! Oh! Oh, the tag! No, it is the tag. It is the tag, but I guess I just used it on the wrong piece of, on the wrong portion. It's the tag. It has to be the tag. Let me load the previous save here. It has to be the tag, but which statement though? Let's see. Let's see. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Is it this statement, maybe? Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. Maybe it's this. Yes! Yes! Wait a second! Ah, at last, an honest-to-goodness objection. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean?
Aha! An honest-to-goodness. What do you mean from A-Dee? This is great. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92.
And this is important. Why?
Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim.
What's this? 6 minus 7S 12 2.
Your Honor, it's upside down.
Upside?
The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. Oh! But turn it around, and what do you get? Oh!
Aha!
Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down.
SL9. That's the same thing that was written on the knife's tag.
Interesting.
Order, order. Well, Chief?
Ah, well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto. I win? What game is this guy playing? This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Wait. Oh! So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder, it was evidence, you say. Was it, in fact, a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice. Good show, Little Worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So, this knife was stolen on the day of the murder, and it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car? Hard to think there isn't a connection there. That's interesting. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. Okay, so he's back to saying what he was saying previously. Police department, time of the crime. It's not officially linked to this case, so I can't talk much about it. But it is officially linked to this case then. Because of the tag, right? I'm gonna save. It's a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to go. Okay, this knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the police department evidence room. Okay. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. I don't know what else to do, like... You weren't in any... Okay. Let me try... Let me try this statement. And contradicting... And this, I guess? Yeah, maybe... I thought so. Alright. It's alright. I have a few shots. I have a few things I can try. Something tells me, though, it's this first statement that this knife was evidence in the case was stolen from the department's evidence room. Okay. Maybe this? No. It's okay, I'll just reload the save, by the way. This knife, okay. Interesting. Because I already pressed on this statement, right? Let's see, I've already... The knife was stolen. Yeah. Okay, I did already do all this. Hard to think there isn't... Okay. Whew. Because I don't see any other piece of evidence that... Work of art. Nope, that's not that. A detective was killed at the police department. See what a mess. Huh. I'm struggling here, chat. I'm gonna need some help. Prosecutor's office and one at the police department. This can't be a coincidence. And that knife, what was it doing there? I'd better check this knife out. I feel like this is the statement, because it's new, that I have to present stuff to, but... I've already tried the note, and I've tried the knife, I think, already. So I guess I'll try, I don't know, I'll try this knife? Oh, didn't think so. I mean, because there's nothing else, right? I tried presenting this already, right? I did. Okay. Just making sure. Let me revert the save here. I think all my helpers have left the chat. I have to do this on my own. Bear chases. Okay. Maybe it's this? Let's see. Let's see. It's knife evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. How did it... Oh, maybe... Maybe the parking stub is related somehow? Yeah, sorry, you don't know anything. That's okay. It's fine. The only thing I can think of is this, because if it was found in the car's muffler, right? Then it had to have gotten there at some point, because this, according to this says that Edgeworth got there 3 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, because it said maybe. Because it said I'll try it, but dang. That statement contradicts this evidence? No, it does not, right? Okay. I'm looking at. I gotta look at all the evidence, but none of it seems to be relevant. Found at the crime scene, wrapped in defendant's muffler, small tag attached. Parking lot floor plans, no. The word muffler is heard. Maybe it is. Maybe that isn't the statement then. Bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. Detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. Time of the crime, 5:15. Can't talk much about it. The blue guy? What about the blue guy? What? Oh, this? I don't think that's relevant, but why is it in my... Why is it here, though, is a really good question, because I feel like it's going to be relevant at some point. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Have I seen this? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, I have. Have I pressed him on this? Oh, another detective was killed at the police department. I was skipping it because I thought they were going to say the same thing, but I guess not. That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, A-Dee? Wait, have I?
I'm at a loss for words.
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Oh, wait. No, maybe I have seen this. Don't celebrate yet. Just arrested. That was quick. Yeah, I did. Suppose I could help. Give me a case of... Kid Sharp. Here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Yeah, I already did that. Where the victim was found? So tell me, where was the victim found? Speak on where? He can't speak on where. Oh, in the evidence room. Okay. Don't worry, we're not out of the woods yet. There's a connection between these two cases. Wait, link between two cases established. Now we can get Grant to testify about the details? Wait, what? I've pressed him on this, I think. Chief, the defense's position is simply this. Okay, this is 100% new. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. You don't say. Well, out with it, Wright. What's your connection?
Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright.
The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number of the knife's evidence tag. Yes, we did it! And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Okay, are they gone yet? Who? Nuvivi, we needed your help back there.
Indeed. There do seem to be many connections for it to be a coincidence.
What's happening? There's a lot of connections between a case that... Stop. Would you just speak already? Between this guy's murder weapon and stuff, and our case. And we're trying to, like, connect the two right now. Sorry you crashed out? That's fine. I'm about to crash out here soon. I just gotta find a good stopping point. You make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet, and all. Can we get the information unofficially? Nuh-uh, it's only 5 for you? Well, I'm not gonna go to bed or something, but like last week and the week before and every other week ever, I have something I have to attend to soon. We just went through a lot of stress. Oh, yeah, Nuvivi, you don't know the half of it. Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. Skin everybody alive so you had to leave for a second? Why? Is it because of the Resident Evil talk? Who would have guessed? I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Ah, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh, well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of them. The victim's division, the victim's ID number, the victim's gender. Well, I guess I'll start at the top. It's bad for my psyche. A-Dee, you're so mysterious. I'm really not. Well, I'm mostly not. Okay, well, what division was the victim stationed in? Oh, you wanted to know that, do you? Aha! Criminal Affairs Division 1. The detectives responsible for homicide cases. Homicide? That'd be the same division as Detective Gumshoe. Detective Goodman, who was killed in the underground parking lot, was homicide too. It's almost like a serial killer after homicide detectives. Except the serial killing happened simultaneously, scientifically speaking. sure did? Well, I sure hope Detective Gumshoe isn't next on the list. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15. Why don't the prosecute? Okay. I gotta press him again at the same statement. And then pick a different response, I'm assuming. Like a magician? Okay. If you're going to tell us, yeah. The victim's ID number, let's see that. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is... Oh, it's probably important. 5842189. Is that important? Please write that down in the evidence.
Well, that's quite long.
And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts.
82. I can't do it.
You didn't even get to the first. You didn't even get the first number right.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
The ID number of the victim at the police department, 5842189. This tells me something. This tells me nothing. 5. I don't think that tells me anything. 5842189. Oh! Yes, it does! Yeah! This tells me something. Almost clicked on the wrong one there. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think.
Meaning?
It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean?
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department. Tells you something? What does it tell you?
Present the ID. Took a screenshot of it. Witness.
What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
No, it's just, I got confused. And this is news? Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do. The police department, the prosecutor's office, 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh, is it yours?
No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. But how does that make any sense? Shame on you, Righto. Personnel IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189.
And this means what exactly?
Huh?
Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82. I've forgotten.
He didn't even get the first number right again. The number the police gave us was 5842189. Wait a second, Wright. What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. A-Dee, are you rich enough to stream on a weekday? I am not. I am not. I told you I work a bog standard job. I wish I could stream on a weekday. If I could stream on a weekday, I'd give them that Resident Evil stream that they are begging for. The detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does your witness think about that? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Sharp as a tack, Righto. Sharp as a tack.
But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Yeah, the detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department in the evidence room at the exact same time. That's impossible. So what we're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time, and in a completely different location. The only thing I could think of is that either the body was moved, or somebody's messing with evidence.
Order, order!
No, what I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? I never want to hear Resident Evil again, ever, for the rest of my life, and all of eternity. Nubibi, that wish will not come true, unfortunately. Not with my chat. Yes, it's top secret, fine. But I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Now, wait just a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or did you hear me? The oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? Maybe I should ban keywords? Do you have that power? What? How dare! We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins? Mr. Wright, have we heard that name before? Yeah, I remember him. He was there. Wait, yeah, it was this guy.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
You don't mean him? I don't like when people repeat stuff. It's overwhelming and annoying. According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Gah! Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if the officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. But sir! You could have submitted the report this morning to the court as evidence. Then Why can't this trial end, man? You knew Vivi. I'm right there with you. No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy. What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law? Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, well, it's, rule number 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list.
So, what does this mean?
They keep dragging it out? Actually, I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. By any chance, do you know if there's end credits at the end of this, case, Nuvivi? The connection was just proven by Righto over there. Good job, Righto, my boy. Huh? I was just doing my job. No. No. I'm confused about what's happening, but no clue. I hope there is, because it kind of did seem like I wanted there to be a nice like end credits, but we already got that, and then we're still playing, so it kind of feels weird, you know?
It seems we have come to the end of this trial.
Hey! I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, with all those rumors. I'm glad this is taking long. I've been waiting for my game to load this entire time. Oh, you're downloading Genshin, aren't you? You weren't even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this. Terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do. You'd better get results this time, really. You have my profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned.
And there it is. To be continued. Alright, chat. That is 100% gonna be the end of this stream. I can't continue. This is the longest stream ever. But yeah, that's gonna have to be it. Cause I've been going I've been going for a few hours now. So yeah, we're gonna have to end the stream there. You're going to go to your secret meeting? It's not a secret meeting. It was never secret. I can tell you right now if you really wanted to. But yeah, I gotta go. I've been going for 3 hours. 3 hours is a long time. So I will see all of you whenever I see you next. Hopefully next Saturday. Tell me. It's just a recording I do. I record every Saturday. So yeah, I stream like 3 hours, and then I record a recording for my regular stuff. But that's not important to y'all. So anyway, have a fantastic rest of your day. And record what? It's not important. Don't worry about it. You don't care enough about it. But I'll see y'all next Saturday. Goodbye. Have fun playing Genshin. Bye.